McDonald's. When I think of McDonald's, I think of my childhood McDonald's is what I think of. Back when shit like this was in the store. This is a photo that my brother Nick took a long time ago. And then here's one of me with Ronald. I think I was 17 at the time. And then here's Nick and my sister Ashley with another Ronald. McDonald's had all kinds of cool shit, like hamburger seats, statues of characters, play places, and hell, even like you could play video games in some of them. I say you could play, but most of the time I wasn't allowed to play them because my dad just decided I needed to sit there in silence, looking longingly at the other children who got to play them. I'm also making it seem like I was at McDonald's a lot. I was not at McDonald's a lot. Most of the time I was either at my home or my parents' place of work is usually where I was, unfortunately. Point being, when I got to go somewhere like McDonald's, it was a fucking treat for me. So I decided, me and my brother Nick, we're gonna go around town visiting the 7 McDonald's that we have around here and see if any of them still have any of those interesting things from like our childhood, or if they're all just bland ass depresso McDonald's now. McDonald's. Oh god. So off we went to our first McDonald's. This first one has nothing. It's kind of bland and has a cafe style going on with it. Apparently advertising a juicy burger above the trash. Is the burger in the trash? It also had these little signs that were neat, I guess. But this was for sure not the childhood nightmare feel I was wanting. You know, McDonald's also had movies. It had a film called Mac and Me, and it had a cartoon straight to VHS, McTreasure Island, I believe it's called, where it's just Treasure Island but with the McDonald's characters. And it's not good. It makes me want to punch Grimace, the big purple butt plug. Anyway, back to our trip, we continued on to the next McDonald's. This next one at least had some color, so that was nice. And this was close to Christmas, so they had Christmas trees, so that was cute. A cute touch for the tables, even if I don't like Christmas. But overall, still a dud. You know, when Ronald McDonald was first in commercials, he looked a lot different. And then later versions of him were just creepy as fuck. I hope you don't mind me adding tiny little bits of, oh, McDonald's also had this or this throughout this video, because that's basically what our conversations were while driving from each McDonald's, going, wow, remember this, and this? I wonder if they have anything. And anyway, so you get to feel that disappointment with us, is the hope. This one was drab. Literally, the happiest looking thing in the room is this wet floor sign. Well, hey, did you know McDonald's had animatronics?
I forgot there was a high view right here. Oh yeah, there it is.
Its light isn't shining.
What? McDonald's, do better.
Now this one's lame, but it brought back some memories I didn't know I had. This one used to have clocks on the wall, and all across the wall were these clocks that were telling different times. Each one told a different part of the world what their time was. And that was really cool. I'll try to find a picture, and if I can't, I'll make a bad recreation for you. Fun fact. Maybe fun. I don't know if it's fun. Donald Trump. Yeah, see. I've already ruined it. What fun fact starts off with Donald Trump? Fun fact. Donald Trump and Grimace were in a commercial together.
Together, Grimace, we could own this town.
So here we are at our next McDonald's. The floors were kind of old-fashioned, and it sure is brown. There's also another one that we didn't go inside because we could just see from the outside. It was just fucking brown, and it was small enough it was not even worth trying. So we only had one McDonald's left at this point. And this one happens to have a play place. Or at least it did a long time ago.
Oh my god, this Casey's used to not be Casey's.
Oh, another really great Nick story. Hey, do you remember those, like, McDonald's handheld games? Yeah, well, there was a Pakistan commercial for some of those.
Tail Soccer, Sonic Skateboard, Rogue and Emmy Tennis, Green Puff Flower Catch, Shadow Basketball.
It's enjoyable. I was focusing on the road. That's what drivers do.
Yeah.
You look at the road, man.
You know what else drivers do?
Look at the road. Oh shit, I said that one. No, what?
They sometimes turn their head and look at their surroundings other than the road.
I can do that when I'm stopped, Nick. But do you see a stop? Do you see me stopped? Or is it like there's forward momentum happening right now?
I don't know, are you going like 20 miles an hour?
22.
Is he really gonna kill someone if you want?
And this place did have the play place, but as we went inside, we saw the building was basically like cut in half, sort of, where the play place side was completely closed down with a wall just all in between it, with one door to get in and the door locked with a trash can in front of it. And then the other half was just open for the customers. So, like, I talked to the manager a little bit. He didn't seem to get the hint that I wanted to go inside. I was hoping he would offer. It wasn't like I told him, I want to go inside, but like, I told him why I was there. and he did it. He was just like, oh, sucks to be you, you know? So instead, like a weirdo, I decided I would go outside of the McDonald's and just like peek in through the windows by the play place at any spot where like it wasn't super blocked off, because some of it was blocked off. And we literally found double the eating space. Look at all this unused space. And some of the play place is still intact. And looking at it from another angle, I couldn't make out a lot, but then I realized if I moved 3 fucking feet, I had a better opening. And staring inside, it was interesting imagining like what this once was, because you could kind of see tiny bits of the past there. Not fully, but like it wasn't full-on Depresso Cafe McDonald's. And it was strange that the lights were still on, like the power was still on. But the weirdest thing of all, and the only good thing we found, was this. A screen in the playroom, still up, that was a relic of the past, constantly displaying these random faces on a loop, with literally no one being able to look at it. Unless they did what I did and fucking ducked under a table to be able to see it well enough through a tiny spot on a window to capture it. It was honestly kind of disappointing to go around. Seems like McDonald's kind of sucks now and they are really into that McCafe thing. Which is fine, I guess, but I will always miss being able to eat while wondering if I'm tripping balls next to a Ronald McDonald looking down at me. To be honest, I don't know if I want to eat there as much now. Now that I realize it's just McCafe. I mean, their food is already mediocre to me. I think I'd rather eat Wendy's. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe to me, like my video. That's not a request. Bye.
I mean, in the universe, you know, aliens and all. You believe in them, don't you?
Well, of course I believe in aliens. That's why I have the map.
The map?
The McDonaldland Alien Action Plan.